We live in a world of layers. Yours is not the one in control. Your world is falling. And there are those who exist in worlds hidden from your own. I'm sure that by now you've heard of the rumors that nations have built vast underground cities in anticipation of some unnamed apocalypse. But these stories are only partially true and not particularly accurate as to how and why such cities exist. The truth is that they are not only underground, and they house entire populations that exist in a reality parallel to our own. I don't mean a parallel dimension or universe. I mean a reality within our world that you know nothing about. One that operates separately and apart from the existence you think to be real. Because the one thing that you have long suspected to be true actually is. An entire class of people lives and operates within a society and system far superior to the one you know. Some of them look down as they divide and separate you and set you upon one another. I know this because I come from the layer of the world that is in control, from the hidden, forbidden, unreachable, distant places on, above, or below the surface. Our technologies are divergent. Our lives are shaped by opposing paradigms that contradict all of yours. Yours is a world deliberately molded and controlled by conflict and division, whereas ours is a unified system with a singular purpose and direction, where there are no poor, for the system cares for their basic needs while allowing them to pursue and live their lives without the fear of collapse, bankruptcy, or ruin. This does not mean they are rich. And we do have people who are wealthier than others, but our wealth is regulated and limited. Anyone can achieve it, but no one may exceed the limitations. There are caps, and all wealth generated above the cap returns to the society, which is how we are able to accomplish so much in so little time. You are not citizens of our layer of the world, but we are all citizens of the various nations of your layer of the world. This means that I am a citizen of my world and of the United States in yours. These layers do interact, but not as coexisting equals. There is a hierarchy, and our layer is the dominant system and society of the two. There are rules that govern the interaction between the two layers, as well as who can move from yours into ours. Our technology surpasses yours by nearly a century, and my role in creating and maintaining such technologies in my layer is of paramount significance. This is why I can successfully achieve the goal of informing you without detection. This is the balcony of one of my numerous residences and offices throughout my lair. It is situated in a city that is well hidden, unknown to you, and inaccessible to those who reside on your lair. It is always raining here, which is one primary reason this location was chosen. No one builds cities in places of perpetual rain. From here, I will broadcast to you what I call my balcony talks. These will reveal our philosophy of life that allowed us to achieve this level of advanced society. I will embed the philosophy into the context of the layer of the world you know, so that if you are among those in your own societies who want to see advancements like the ones you will encounter over time throughout my broadcasts, you will have the foundational tools necessary to begin the transformation of your world into one more like mine. Some nations have already begun this process, primarily in the East. They may have a greater affinity for our way of life because our layer of the world is grounded in all that is ancient, while advancing into all that is futuristic. I will broadcast from this balcony and from my office inside. This city that you see behind me, among all our cities, is where the freest minds have converged, those who would agree with what I am doing. So I will continue to do so for as long as I can, until they shut me down or I vanish. I want you to understand why I'm taking this step. In the last decade, your society has reached a critical crossroads on the path that will define your future. Other nations in your layer of this world have already chosen a more enlightened path, and that is irrevocably changing the course of human development. Your nation and others of the West have not. The path that your leaders have chosen for you is not benevolent, it is not transcendent, and it is not wise. Your rulers are leading you back into the darkness abandoned at the conclusion of the Second World War. You are facing oppression, domination, and servitude unlike anything encountered by humanity since the dawn of time. You must correct your course or find yourselves forever the villains, forever oppressed, exploited, and hopeless. Your window is closing far more quickly than you realize. Your era of liberty and freedom will soon conclude. The loss will bear down upon your shoulders far longer than your lifetime can endure. Imagine a foggy night, one that descends quickly and with little warning, one you take for granted, one that will end as all others have with the rising of the sun, but instead lingers, darkens further, and never retreats. Imagine that the sun you long to see never shines through, and no one can tell you when the skies and the air will ever clear. This perpetual rain that you see behind me is that reality. But in my layer of the world, I can travel freely, even above the clouds if necessary. But this will never be an option for you if you allow the darkness to fall and let your rulers succeed in their plans. What I will show you, what I will reveal and teach will bring you hope, especially if you tell others to watch and subscribe to this hidden reality. The chasms dividing you from those who are more like you than different must be permanently shut if you are to ever find peace and progress ever again. Those who would see you chained are few. You are many. They have no power over you unless you grant them that power. They demand your surrender. Give them instead your defiance. If the many join as one, the few will fall and turn to dust. Your world will find ours, and both will join as one.